I'm feeling very creative. What's the legacy going to be? How about let's rephrase it for you. What's the mark going to be for the class of 2010?
I hope the legacy would be I think it's no doubt we left the program better than when we got there, and I just hope I think we were a good role model for the younger guys, and I wouldn't mind being remembered. Somebody did it right, and left Batesville football better than they can.
That's a good answer. Probably better than any corny movie title I got to come up with. Let's talk with the quarterback, Connor Kelly, the guy that delivered you the ball. Connor, of course, set the season passing marks, career touchdowns, and Connor, I really like to thank you for all your updates that you provided, always helping us stay on top of your team and throughout your recruiting process. Let's start there. Your recruiting process was a little bit different. Rivals has you on the radar, which is hard to say for a lot of kids in this area. Two-star quarterback, which is good ratings. But you were looking at Ivy League schools. I mean, tell us a little bit about the schools that are interested in you and ultimately how you ended up deciding to go to Princeton to be the quarterback for the Tigers.
Well, I did what a lot of kids don't normally do. I started out, my sophomore year looking at some Division III schools because I don't even think my parents really thought that I had a chance at playing Division II or let alone Division I football. But so my sophomore junior year, I was looking at some Division III schools in the Midwest, and then I was looking at some Division III schools up in the Northeast that are complementary to the education that Ivy League provides. And then as I kept progressing, getting bigger and stronger and just better, then I started going to a lot of camps and setting film, being really active in the recruiting process. And I performed well enough at these camps to get the attention from these schools, and then I had a good senior year as our entire team did, and so I got the attention of Ivy League schools such as Princeton, Yale, Harvard, Penn, who won the Ivy League this year, and Colgate, which is an Ivy League school, it's a Patriot League school, and some other schools of that.
Pretty impressive list. You get the feeling this kid's more than a quarterback. You're talking about Princeton and Harvard. Connor,
you talk about your sophomore year. Coach Hebner had talked to him before. Doesn't like playing sophomores a whole lot at the varsity level.
No.
So, how important was it to have that extra year of varsity experience under your belt going into your junior and senior year preparing you?
It was extremely important. I really think that it helped me rather than going to a junior and never playing in a varsity game, which was a lot. I was one of only 3 sophomores to play varsity that year, and I think it helped. It was a tremendous help to my development as a quarterback. I played in a couple sectional games too. I played a lot of key conference games, and I just think that really helped gain confidence. And I performed well enough in those games to increase my confidence for my junior year.
Very good, Connor. Let's pass it down to your defensive mate, strong safety Chris Lanning. And Chris, we talk about all this record-setting performance by the offense, but let's talk about a defense that allowed 10.5 points per game, allowed 5 of its last 7 opponents to a touchdown or less. What was the key for the Bulldogs on D this year?
I just believe that our group of seniors that we had a lot of seniors on our defense this year that just came out and played with everything they had and just gave an all-around effort that made that stop and record for our team this year. Yeah, Chris, your older brother Michael, you grew up around the program. Your older brother Michael played there before you. How does it feel now to say that, hey, we're the best Bulldog team,
Talking some smack.
Yeah. It feels good kind of rubbing in his face a little bit, but I don't know. It feels good because I grew up under him, knowing that he was such a good football player that I just felt that I needed to try and be as good as him, and so I try to do that this year.
The record speaks for themselves, my friend. Yeah, great job, Batesville Bulldogs. Big extra round of applause for our furthest travelers of the year, our Indiana Team of the Year out of the EIAC. All right.